Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new, in 2024 I really wanted to get organized and declutter my home, and 2025 is the year that I am making it happen. So far in January I've been trying to get organized for food with meal plans, my fridge, my freezers. Now I'm working on my pantry. This was a coat closet that we turned into extra food storage because of the pandemic, stocking up on sales, and also going to Costco. So Hunter is seeing if there's anything on the floor that might have fell out from anything, and today I am going to start decluttering it. I don't want to take everything out of the closet because once I do that, it is completely overwhelming. So my goal is to do it just a little area here, a little area there. Do it throughout the day. It could take longer, and try and get it as organized as I can for now. And then once I get into a regular organized grocery shop and meal plan, I will put the final touches on exactly what I want to have in my pantry and what do I need to buy at Costco and what do I need to buy when something is on sale. So let's start the process. It's Saturday. I've done my morning routine and everything, and I have this section of my countertop cleaned off and ready to go, and I'm just going to kind of work in stages, and that was my goal this weekend. So I have a really easy meal plan. I made things ahead of time. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean up this top shelf here because I started for this to be our coffee shelf in 2024, but during Christmas and baking and not being organized, things just got shoved in here. I thought about starting at the top shelf, but I really want to get the coffee started because that is the goal, is to know when to buy Sumatra when it goes on sale. And then there's also certain coffees that we buy at Costco. So I'm going to go ahead, start clearing this out. And then I have a bunch of bags here on a hook too that I have no idea really what's in all of them. So right now it's 8:48 a.m. I'm just going to quickly set a 15-minute timer and let's get started with the whole process. The goal right now is to just get things out and just take it one little bit at a time. So I took all the bags off the hook. They are here, and then I'm just clearing everything off that shelf. So coffee's there. There's certain power bars that we like to have. There's a bunch of Christmas stuff in here. And of course, life is going on too. So I had to let one dog in, back to the process, and then the other dog's going to want in. But I'm not thinking about anything right now. I have bins. I have things on sale, I have bags, and the biggest thing right now is to just get them out on the counter and then clear off that one working space. And then what I will do is start putting the coffee on here. So I'm just going to wipe it all off and then start packing up all of the coffee. So like I said, we're just going to do this in stages, and I do not want to overwhelm myself. Now I'm taking the coffee that I took out and then some things we had in the garage, and then I'm putting them all here. So I'm putting all of the Sumatra to the one side. These are the 24 packs that I try and buy on sale. I have some Pike, some Blonde, and then I have a couple of bigger boxes that we bought at Costco and some other odds and ends, but at least I have a starting point. So I'm going back to the countertop, taking off the coffee, and then getting the other things that I know that I have, and then just roughly setting up a system for them. Now it's time to kind of quickly organize everything here that is on the counter. So I had some hot chocolate, I got it all together, some Nespresso pods, put everything on the coffee shelf, and now I'm just quickly sorting everything through. I had containers here from Christmas. I have a lot of baking goods, so I have sugar and nuts and crumbs, and then I do have a drawer that I have for protein bars, so I'm moving all of those ones forward, and then I'm putting the newer ones in the back. I really like the Builders bars, but I like the chocolate mint the best, so I got them at Costco when they were on sale, and then I have some smaller ones that I get at Walmart. So everything was shoved in there, and I knew where they went, but I just didn't do it. So I'm breaking down the cardboard. Now I'm emptying the bag. So I had protein chips that I had bought. I have baking items that I bought. And then I had a bag that was like Christmas stuff. So I'm putting that all together. We have Christmas cookies. So we're going to fill up the cookie jar. give the boys a little treat and just keep doing this as quickly as possible because I'm trying to get as much done in 15 minutes without going into too much detail of expiry dates and everything. There's time for that. Right now, it's just getting everything into a certain place and going from there. A little side note too, one of the things I was trying to do in 2024 was like buy less snacky foods and everything. So I have a little bin on top of the fridge from all of the odds and ends and everything from Christmas. So I'm just going to put them in here and then we are good to go. So the 15 minutes ended and it's 9:04. So let's take a little recap and see what I got accomplished. So I have recycling. This is all of the Christmas stuff in here. There's going to be more going in there. Reusable bags. I have stuff that is going to be going out for recycling, the plastic and the boxes. And then I have the snack bin here. So that's going to go back up on the refrigerator. I found a bag of popcorn, protein chips, crackers, odds and ends from Christmas. So I'm very happy about that. We also got the cookie jar filled up. So it's time for the supervisors to get their pay. So if you are new to my channel, the big boy is Hunter and the little one is Linus. So they are going to get a cookie from the cookie jar and they're just waiting to see if there's anything else from Christmas that they didn't get to enjoy during the month of December. But you know what? It's better late than never. So this basket is all of the baking ingredients and everything, so I'm going to keep that for now. And then I have some other things that I wanted to use. I thought about doing collagen last year and then I never really got into a good routine and structure, so I'm going to keep that out, put it into my other closet. Same with like the maple syrup and the quinoa. I always buy my maple syrup at Costco, but I didn't even know how many I had because everything was shoved in here. More crackers. I'm going to take that out of the packaging, put it in that snack bin, and then I'm ready to go. I'm just going to leave everything here. And then all of these things were from Christmas. I'm not saving them. I'm going to donate them. And it's one of those things where I have to be aware of what I purchase. I think this year I was really organized for Christmas. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do. They didn't need to get done. And I think, I'm trying to get everything figured out with like Vlogmas and editing and real life and all of that. So there was a lot of things I wanted to do in December that I didn't get to do. And that's another reason about how I'm trying to get decluttered and organized. So this is really what I got accomplished in the 15 minutes. I have all of the coffee good to go here. We like our K-Cups. I know they're not the best, but we have tried so many different coffees and we like Starbucks K-Cups. I try to buy them on sale. I try and get the best deal that I can. This is the only bag that's in here. So these are all the little sweet treats and everything from Christmas. Not a lot left. I didn't buy a lot this year. There's a couple of boxes of Smarties and everything in here. And then this was an empty drawer. So I put all of the baking liners in here. So that's really good. I bought them on clearance. You will see that in earlier videos if you want to go back and watch. And then I have the drawer for the protein bars. So I had some systems established and that really helped, but I moved everything forward. These Built Puff bars from Costco are my favorite. And then the Builders bars. I also like to have a couple of Cliff bars here too. So now everything is in the one place and that is good to go. So I don't know if I'm going to buy them from Costco anymore because I really like the chocolate mint. I'm really the only ones that eat them. So I'd rather buy the mini ones and have the flavor that I want instead of the big box. So anyways, that is what I got accomplished and it's just a start. I'm leaving everything out on the counter. I'm going to put all of the donations into a box. We're going to leave everything and it's 9:10. So this is real time. I thought I'd share it with you just to let you know exactly how I'm trying to fit everything in. I want to kind of keep going, but we have some things that are going on this morning, some other things I want to get done. So I'll check back and see what the next phase of decluttering the pantry is. It has been a couple of hours and I couldn't wait to get back to the project. So I'm taking out these two drawers because this is all baked stuff. So there's stuff in here from Christmas that are going to go into that other bag. And then I have like chocolate chips, I have nuts, I have a whole bunch of baking stuff. So here's everything. So I'm just going to set everything aside and put everything back. So the one drawer, I'm going to do nuts, raisins, and like craisins. I have marshmallows here. They're still good. So these were all the things that I bought at Bulk Barn. I want to make Andy's cookies, other baking stuff. So all of that stuff is going to go into that bag. I don't know if I'm going to bake, if we're going to eat it. And then I got red and green sugar to make Christmas cookies. And I said if I didn't get it done, I had Valentine's Day and March break. So I'm putting them back in the drawer with the baking stuff. So I have puddings and baking chips and everything in here. So I'm just trying to put everything together. I had more craisins from Christmas time for my cranberry bliss bars. So here we are. I have everything really good. And then I have one more basket that was at the bottom, and it was all dog stuff. So there was a blanket in here that was no good. And then there was a bunch of odds and ends and little hats and a scarf for Linus, our little dog. So he was not impressed. He was not happy with me. He got his haircut this week, so he's been a little bit colder. So anyways, I'm getting everything cleaned out of here. Wiped down. That blanket was all like ripped. So I ended up just throwing it out and then cleaned out the basket here and then just getting everything organized. So I'm using what I have, but then I couldn't even get into the drawer to know what I have. So I need to change that. There's Hunter seeing if there's anything else. As soon as I emptied out the drawer, I knew exactly what to use this for. Because for dog sweaters, we had 3 dogs at one time, and our first family dog, Charlie, passed away. So he had a sweater. We've passed it down to Hunter. Then Hunter's accumulated sweaters. Linus even has pajamas, and he has lots of sweaters. He has a Grinch hoodie. He does not like them anymore. When he was little, he loved his sweaters. But then when he realized that his big brothers didn't wear sweaters, he didn't like them. And then I also have Charlie's bowl, so in case the boys break their bowl, we have a backup. So here it is, 11:23. I don't even know when I started doing all of that, but I'm very happy with the process and the progress and everything that I've made. And here is the update. So all of the coffee is good to go. The rest of that Christmas stuff went in the bag. So it's good to have a little bit of a dumping ground. So I put the sugar, this like gel pen that I have, that's all in there. The cranberries, the raisins, and the nuts are in here. And then I have all of the chocolate chips, puddings, and everything in here. And then I have the dog stuff. And then this is where the dog's food goes. So when we used to have Charlie, we had 3 dog bins, and then we had a sprinkle bin because the dogs got very selective. They didn't want to eat. So we had to buy a special dog food to sprinkle out on top. And if you have dogs that you love, you know that you will do anything to help them eat. So anyways, we still have Charlie's bin. That's okay. We're not going to throw it out. And then I have this little drawer here that used to be the snack bin drawer, but we're not using this as much as possible. So anyways, I have a strategy of what I want to do next, and I think I'm just going to quickly do it. So I have pasta in 2 of the drawers, and then I have the snack drawer. So I'm just going to quickly organize everything. So all of the pasta is in this one drawer that comes in packages. I prefer to buy it in the box, but it does go on sale every once in a while at Giant Tiger for 88 cents. So I buy it, and it's nice to have a place in it. But like I said, I prefer to buy the smart one because it has a higher fiber content, and I just like the ingredients a little bit better. So I have them shoved up here. I got pasta everywhere, and then I realized that I had some egg noodles in here too that I didn't even realize it. So I took the egg noodles out and put them in this top drawer here. So that way if I make beef stroganoff or make some soup, I know exactly where the pasta noodles are, and I know exactly where the egg noodles are. So that's it for now. I'm just going to leave everything the way it is, and then I got to make lunch, take care of all of that, and then we'll come back and do a little bit more organizing. It's 3:47 right now, and this has been bothering me all afternoon because I just want to get it done. So I'm going to set an initial timer for 10 minutes, and I'm going to move things around. I don't want to take everything off the top shelf because it's pretty much pasta, some sugar, some odds and ends, and everything left from Christmas. This bin, I think there's more sugar and everything in here. I really don't know what is in here. The drawers and everything are pretty much good except for that one little snack drawer. So then I had a bin that was all like dog items, so I want to put it up on top here. I have some wet dog food. I had Tazo chai stuff from Costco, so I want to make iced chai lattes, so I'm going to put that in the coffee. So that's what was left of the 10 minutes. I'm going to set another 10-minute timer because it keeps me kind of pushing. So anyways, this is quickly what I got kind of done. I organized all of the broth, the Rayo's marinara. I had a jar of Alfredo. So that's kind of what I was using this drawer for. I moved all the pasta up to the top. So we're going to take that bin over. And then this is other stuff that I'm going to move over to the counter. So I move that out. I have a couple of bins at the bottom that there's not really anything in them. And then I have the Fairlife, the booze. We're not big drinkers, but we like to have little drinks here and there at Christmas time or other times throughout the year. So I kind of moved them in. So that's what was left. So now it's 4:06. The Fairlife, I had an extra chocolate and 2 vanilla in the garage, so I brought them in. So that's kind of our go-to. The dog food and everything's ready to go, so I can quickly move them out to get into the sweaters. And then I'm going to take this drawer out because there was some snacks up at the top. And then eventually, like, this is going to have a complete new system of what I'm going to do. So there's some stuff in the back. All of the pasta is to the right here. Crackers, we don't eat a lot of crackers anymore. So there was some left from Christmas, stovetop, sugar cubes, sugar at the back, flour, pumpkin, and then some stuff from Christmas baking that I wanted to use and I didn't. So now I have this shelf empty and I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. So let's move back over to the other counter and see what there is. So the ramen I have, I'm going to be making ramen this week for dinners. And then the tortilla pockets. Some of this stuff is going to go into my other pantry. And that's another job, but I'm not doing it today. So let's take a quick look at the last space that needs to be organized. Here we go again. I just want this all done now. So I have rice, canned goods. I shared that earlier this month. You can see that in a video if you want to go back. So I have that stuff here. That's all going to go in that cupboard. And that's good. I have cereal. I have a place for that to go. So this is kind of what's left. So I have this one box of these little Ritz bits. So I'm going to open this up and then start kind of organizing again and get everything to the point where it can all go back in the closet. That was one of the biggest goals in 2024 is to try and stop kind of buying like little snacky things. So I bought a bunch of like better ingredient things from Costco and we're not even really eating them. So I put the little Ritz bits in there. So then I had this bin and this is like larger Costco stuff. So Parmesan cheese, ketchup, French's onions, maple syrup, and then I have more cardboard. So hubby's going to take that out. And then I just have stuff that I don't even know how long it's been in here. There was sugars and everything. This mix, it's so old, I just threw it out. So these two baskets are going to go on that one shelf. So I'm just trying to get everything to fit in here. And then eventually I think the sugars can go in the drawer, like brown sugar and icing sugar. And then I have that one shelf that will be better for all of those bigger items from Costco. So I have one bin left. Everything is put away and it is 4:15 p.m. So let's go take a look at the finished product. Here it is. It's not like Pinterest, all organized with cute little bins and everything, but everything is in a place where I know it is. And then whatever the future holds, we'll see. But at least I was able to get it all done in one day. And I've said that before. When you start to declutter and organize, it can be very overwhelming. And if I would have taken everything out, I wouldn't have known where to start. So since I already had a little bit of organization in this pantry done, it was easy to kind of like move the egg noodles up, put all the pasta in one drawer, the coffee goes here, all the Christmas goodies, and then I have a good variety of everything. So now once I get my other pantry organized, it's going to kind of make the two of them come together and then be able to buy the bigger things that I like to get at Costco and then also have those sale items like pasta and, buying protein bars when I need them and then also seeing what the dogs need, what they have. And I am so happy with the way that this came together. So if you are wanting to declutter, just remember to start easy. You don't have to do it all in one day. Sometimes just start off with a purge, keep going, and it will all come together. And just remember, all things take time, but you need to start somewhere. If you're new to my channel, I kind of started over in 2024. You can go back and watch my journey because getting organized and decluttering takes time. And I just do a little bit here and there. So if you want to see more of it, just subscribe and go back and start from the beginning in 2024.